Hey everybody, who's not here yet? Hey everybody. I'm just tagging people, don't mind me. Tag anybody you like. And we can get started. Okay, I will be pinning my information as soon as my mod throws it in there. I'll pin it and we can go ahead and get started. So everything that I'm using, I will be explaining, what everything is, but I'm also going to make a separate post, or maybe I'll put it in the comments with the list of ingredients that I am using, as well as whatever it is you guys want to add that makes this special to you. And I'll get to that point in a second here. Giving it a couple more minutes. So the premise of me doing this money attraction oil, I want to show you guys how you don't always have to try to go out of your way to find a botanica. You don't always have to try to order things online. A lot of the things that you could use, you can find at Walmart. Now, there's a couple of things that I'm going to add in here that you probably won't be able to find at Walmart, but for the majority of this oil, everything comes from Walmart. And I want you guys to understand, you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money to create your own magic. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Waiting for my mod to hop on. So first and foremost, we have coffee. Now, I have, I realized I didn't have my actual bottle of coffee. So if you have a Keurig and you have the little coffee cups here, you can use one of these as well. So we're just going to go ahead and open this little bad boy up here. Oh, there we go. Let me go ahead and pin this. Give me 1 second, guys. So all of my information is pinned down below. So we're going to start with some coffee and a mason jar. You can find one that's this big. You can get ones that's bigger. Honestly, I like the smaller ones. If I know I'm only working out of my own supply. Of course, I actually make money alignment oils that I sell. So of course I'm using the little droppers and stuff like that. But for my own, I like using mason jars because sometimes I like to get in and slather money oil on all kind of shit. But that's another tutorial for another day. So I got my mason jar. I have my coffee. Now, some of you might be thinking, why am I not putting my carrier oil in first? I like to have control over how much of the actual ingredients go in before I put the oil in. And then, of course, we're going to shake it up to get the energy flowing, to get the energy moving. But I'm going to start with my coffee to help speed up whatever I put this oil on, to speed up the money attraction, the money alignment, right? Now, pumpkin, I always say pumpkin spice seasoning, like, you know, like Starbucks drink, but it's pumpkin pie spice, right? This is all over Walmart right now in the seasoning section. Now, when it comes to pumpkin pie spice, it has cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and those are really, really good herbs for money work. So if you can find it all in one spot, just grab some pumpkin pie spice, right? So you're throwing that in there. I have a sweet tooth personally, so I always put extra of the sweet stuff. Now, here is a either or both situation. If you also have Italian seasoning, which again, you can find at Walmart, I throw this in there as well. I use both. Italian seasoning has marjoram, thyme, rosemary, sage, oregano, and basil. Again, all great things that can be used for money attraction. Y'all, I've been using the hell out of this. So with me, I buy seasonings and I buy herbs from Walmart twice. I keep some in my kitchen and then I keep some in my little conjuring box with all of my herbs and stuff like that. So mama been using the hell out of this. But I'm going to go ahead and put some of that in there. I love using cloves, whole cloves. I don't use the powder because again, I like to put agents in the oil that's going to get things moving. I don't want the powder to just get clumpy at the bottom. So I put things in my oils to get it moving, to get it, you know, mixed around and get the energy flowing. So I'm going to put, I'm hearing 5. So I'm going to put 5 in here. You put whatever you are led to. If you're led 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However many you are led to put in here. Now, something that's optional, again, glitter. I put glitter in everything, like literally everything. Like my nails are all pink, but I always have one glitter nail. You see what I'm saying? I'm obsessed with glitter. Gold is obviously the color of abundance, the color of royalty, the color of prosperity. Just throw that shit in there. Why not? Now, this is what I'm calling you guys to task to do. This is the basic. This is the foundation. This is where we start. Your assignment, if you choose to make this oil, I want you guys to find one herb outside of what I've mentioned to put in here to make this money oil special for you, your alignment, your attraction. If you guys caught me last week on my live, I talked about sovereignty, alignment, and prosperity. This is where you call and command your own power, right? This is where you make this oil from the basics that everybody's doing to putting your own ashe in here, calling your power, being sovereign in the tool that you are using for your alignment. Choose one extra herb. It can be at Walmart. It could be from a Botanica, whatever you feel led to do. However, this tutorial is about Walmart money oil, right? Or kitchen money oil. These are all the things that we get, that we keep in our kitchen. Of course, you might not use glitter in your kitchen, but you see what I'm saying. So I want you guys to choose one extra herb. Me, and this is me for my own personal ashe, I like to use catnip in everything I do. I work heavily with the goddess Bastet. Catnip is her thing. It is about being playful. It is about having fun, that sensuality. And I like infusing all of that into everything that I do. I want my money to come to me in playful ways. I want my money to come to me in ways that do no harm, right? So I'm going to use the powder form of catnip. And I get my hands dirty. So I'm just going to throw that in there. now that we have all of our dry things in here, now it's time to add our carrier oil. Your carrier oil is pretty much the basic oil that you put in here. Now, if you want to go a step further, there are essential oils at Walmart, whether it's vanilla, no wonder, you know, mugwort, all of these different scents that you can add in there. You can absolutely buy an essential oil to put in here. Me personally, I have my own special essential oil that I put into my money oils. So I will be doing that once I am off of this live. But for this particular one, I'm not putting any essential oils in for you guys to see. I want you guys to be drawn to whatever essential oil you want, even if you choose not to use one. But my carrier oil is olive oil. And the reason why I use olive oil purifies your work, right? And I want to put that into the intention of this oil. And I actually have a couple of notes about why I chose olive oil. Like I said, this is putting intention into your money to make sure it comes in a way that's untouched by negativity, harm, or any ill means that could come back to you. We are purifying the work that we're doing through the olive oil, right? And from what I found on Google like forever ago, which solidified the fact that I use olive oil for money work, olive oil was considered a harbinger of light, of divine light, and intellectual power. Lighting the way and making the path visible and clear, olive oil can aid in clearing your path to prosperity. So, as I do with my cooking, I let the ancestors guide me to how much I use for whatever. You guys notice I have not given you a measurement of this, a measurement of that. This is your magic. You are going to do exactly what you are called to do. So however much you feel like you need to put in, that's what you need to put in. Now, with that being said, let's get this olive oil going. Now, I can't stress enough when it comes to this final ingredient, it goes in last because I want you guys to put the intention of this particular herb that you've chosen. I want you to speak the intentions into the oil. I spoke mine as I was explaining to you guys why I chose catnip. That is the intention that I put into this oil. I want my money to come back to me in playful ways with harm done to none. Easy, playful money, right? I want to be able to go out drunk with my homegirls, go to the casino and hit $500 because I've been playing around having a good time. I want my money to come back to me in ways that harms nobody, right? So when you put that final ingredient in there, make sure you are speaking your intentions into the oil. Add your carrier oil. Now, something else that's optional, and this is where we step out of the Walmart zone. I put crystals in everything. I am a crystal whore. So I chose 3 particular crystals to use: clear quartz, black tourmaline, and citrine. Citrine is obviously the crystal of prosperity, right? It is the solar plexus crystal. It has all of these different properties, but we all know it to be the money crystal, right? Black tourmaline. And I know I say that wrong all the time. Y'all don't come at me. But I want my money to be protected. I want my money safe. So we throw that in there. And then, of course, clear quartz clears negativity. It aligns everything that we want, right? So because I make home decor, because I make jewelry and all of this stuff with these crystals, I always have crystals on deck. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and throw some of these chips in here. I'm only doing 2 of each. And I'm only adding crystals for like an added oomph to the intention, right? Also, the good thing about the crystals, when you go to shake it up, that's more ways of getting the energy moving. So you definitely want to screw it on tight because now it's time to shake it up. And as you're shaking it, visualize exactly what you want, right? Mentally put more intention into the oil. Again, if you followed my live last week, This is a tool of your own power. This is a tangible extension of your power. You are not going to say, this is a last act of desperation. This money oil has to work. No, this money oil is simply an extension of the power that you have to call forth what you want, regardless, because you are a sovereign being, and it is all about you tapping into your own power and not giving it away to anybody or anything else. So as you're shaking, make sure you're putting your intentions into it, right? Those crystals are moving all of that powder around, right? You see that? Now, once you are done, you have your oil, you've put your intention into it, you vibing, it's lit, right? You can't wait to use it. But before you do that, we're going to take a tea light. We're going to set it on top, and we are pretty much going to infuse our energy into the candle, into the oil. So I'm going to light it. And we don't want to put anything in the candle, keeping it pure, just so this white candle can remove any blockages, can remove any, okay, light, okay, flame, can remove anything that needs to be removed, right? Keeping the oil where it needs to be and the intention set. Now, if you guys are familiar with calling your power, rubbing your hands together until you can feel it pulse, you should feel like this back and forth pulling and pushing between your hands. Once you feel that, just hold it over the candle. You are literally pushing your magic, pushing your power into this candle, into the oil. Keep speaking your intentions into this oil, that it is literally a tool for you to tap into your own power and align to money, to align to what you want the money to bring, right? You want this oil to bring you the things that money can bring you, right? This is one of the resources of your own power. So speak your intentions into the candle as you push your energy into it, as you push your magic into it. And so from there, let the candle burn and trust that this is your magic and this is going to work for you because you own it. You are a sovereign being and you are going to push this magic wherever. Add it to your debit card, add it to whatever cash you have. If you haven't, if you're doing money work and rituals, add it to your candles, add it to whatever. But this is now your magic. This is now your ashe. This is your money alignment. Okay? Is there any questions, comments, concerns? That is the tutorial in full. Again, I also offer my own money oil. If there is an extra added oomph you want, you can always go to the website and check out my oils, my mists. I have candle holders infused with selenite, all of that good stuff. And of course, my money deck is also online. So let me know if you guys have any questions or anything like that. I haven't been looking at the comments, so I'm going to check them now. Yeah, I'm going to make sure this video stays up so you guys can catch it whenever. I'm also going to add the full list of things that I used, minus my special ingredient. I am calling to task, if you are watching this right now, if you guys are going to make this oil, post it. Tag me in it when you post it and explain what herb you used. I am very curious to see how you guys add your own little oomph, what herb you guys use in addition to the basics to really make this yours. So again, if you're going to make this oil, I want to see it. I want to see how lit y'all can be with y'all own magic, right? Are there any other questions? Anything else you guys would like to know? I am checking comments now. If not, I'm going to go ahead and hop off and leave you guys to it. Add some of this stuff to your shopping list if need be. A lot of you guys already have a lot of this stuff in your kitchen. You might not have the crystals, but there's a lot of stuff that you guys already have in your kitchen, right? Kitchen magic. We got this. All right. So I will holler at you guys next week. I will let you know what the topic is going to be about next week as we continue to align to prosperity. I love y'all. Peace.